Hey guys, welcome back to Danganronpa. This is CGA Gamer Girl signing on. Last time, well, we found out that Kyoko's dad is dead, and we found Hito's notebook and her pocketbook. Her pocketbook explaining kind of what her father had planned. So her father was the one that set up the isolation, but it was the mastermind that killed him and set up this little killing game. And we found Monokuma's controls, so now we can't get into the data lab anymore because the mastermind is in there. Let's head to the biolab. It's the only other door that was locked this whole time. And after we do that, we will reinvestigate the dojo and the garden, because well, that's part of it. How much you want to bet Bianchi has in here? This place is a freezer. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Okay, wait. Even the TV is frozen. Her icicle's heating from the monitor. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Ugh, it's so cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. Huh? 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 There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... yeah, these aren't on. There's some kind of weird machine... that's it! That's the kind of scene... that's the kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. The right-hand lights are off. Yeah. Open! Open them! Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. We offer eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated system has activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. With the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge? Well, looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. This is some kind of makeshift morgue. And about those lights by each slot. Looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is... I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. To do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Is that it? That's it for in here. Let's skip from cold and freezing room to humid after we check out the dojo again. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were. What do you want? Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have had to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back! Give me back my precious time! Calm down, Toko. Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're going to call me useless. Good for nothing. Nobody's going to say that. Master will. I'm not so sure I could disagree with that. I thought you liked it. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down upon. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. It's just the mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko. Yeah. Garden. It's gone. Mokuro's body. It's not here. Maybe the body is inside the tool shed. I'd better check just to be sure. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check here. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I'd better look into it. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Which means the killer might have left some clues behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on the corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. Then this originally came from the Biolab. That's all I really need to check here. Okay, we need to go back to the biolab. Right? Or not. There's gotta be something in here. The headmaster's room. That's the only other room we haven't explored. It should definitely be I'm going the wrong way. It should definitely be unlocked. Yes! Finally, we get to go into the headmaster's room. Hey, Byakuya. Okay, so you weren't in the biolab. And I guess this was the only other room you'd be in. Where's Hito? This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this would be my first time seeing it for myself. Oh, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. That's what we're at now. Oh, Makoto. Oh, Byakuya. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious.
Oi.
Hey, Makoto.
Arien.
Are you ignore me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you? Would we get out if y'all remember this moment? Dude, do you think I care? I got more important shit to do than talk to you. Oh, you came to the right place. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Ostentatious desk. Class number 78, student registry. It contains profiles for all of us. And Mukuro. Apparently class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room. That's right. It also mentioned class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of the profiles are listed in here along with hers, there could be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What? In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? Seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. So that's what Mukuro looked like. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She is one of my students, after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I'll be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmasters need to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it seems the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was. What's wrong, Makoto? You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. A girl who seems to be included as part of our class, number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5'7", 97 pounds, even list her vitals, 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body? You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe I want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, that could mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right? That's all I was trying to say. Do with What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice? For me. You seem to be getting along with the Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. There were trophies and even a shield in the display case. Bookshelf seems really well made. It's filled with files and thick books. God, I was worried that the trial was going to begin. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that... He says to go to the gym, right? Oh, hey, you know. Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised?
What?
Oh, no reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait! There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Hello, welcome, hello! Are you here for your final hints? Well, it just happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope? This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Taka, you're covering Junko's face! Let's see. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, Kyoko, Chihiro, and Junko, you can't see her face though. Taka, Sakura, Hifumi, Sayaka, Hiro, Mukuro, Leon, Mondo, Celeste, I don't remember her real name. Is Makoto the one taking the picture? It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at the file. Mukuro Ikusawa? Then this girl is... Wait, what? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, that's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope Speak Academy. So it's natural for me to not be in the picture. But what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got there. But this picture is real. Then could that mean... Could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet? You're kinda getting in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out. But... I told you I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? I'd be totally out of left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looked so real. So full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. I should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Where did Hito run off to? Hito! Well, there's Hina. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran off so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Let's go check up on Kyoko. Or give her some more time. Well, so that's kind of fair. Yeah, Toko's in the dojo. Byakuya is in the headmaster's room. No, he's not. Toko's not here either. Wait, he mentioned something about the body. Maybe he's in the bio lab. I decided to visit the bio lab one more time. The first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out. Again. Toko? She's on the body. It's open. Oh, but Toko. Okay. Toko, are you okay? No. No. She's not dead, is she? Hi, Jill. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep. I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morrow's? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. Yes. So it's like double memory. No, it's more like half. But all I want to know is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is around somewhere doing his own investigating. By himself? I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. I can imagine how lonely he'll want to be when you get there. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. The fridge. It's open. But I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
So?
She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Naegi-kun.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Hey.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Yeah.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah.
Yappari.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and... well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted.
Hey.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear. I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Naegi-kun.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong? Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge? Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess. You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time. And I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
じゃあ
Why don't you just... Oh, wait over there. I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there. That's it. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Why not?
だって
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us. To cloud our judgment. I could solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her. I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. You can't even look inside. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. It's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. And if I remember that tarp, it had the stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over here. I already asked her about that photo. Am I missing something?
だって どうやら
You can see the blue light comes on when the slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights are on, including Mukuro's. There's 9 in all. 9 lights? Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
ええ
Anyone can do good work if they're slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything?
ええ
I paid careful attention to the wounds and traces of blood. And it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So it means neither of those fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed with a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but they were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
そうかしら
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
だって
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
違うわ
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they gave.
ね
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
だけど
That doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds make it sound like they've been there forever. Like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? Well, we've got the Monokuma file right here. Right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
じゃあ
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
少なくとも
Certainly, you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
そう
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
つまり
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
ね
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
えそれが
5'7", 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that all right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
ええ
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
そうよ
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusama.
それで
Is that all you want to ask? Yeah, I think so.
じゃあ
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh, wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad, leaving it out like this?
なぜ
Sad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
ね
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me. She decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
じゃあ
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on! I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
何
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
えそれは
What do you mean? Well, you know those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
ええ
I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
なるほどね
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
それで
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook. And looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
なんで
What makes you say that?
だって
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in the locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense. But there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster. About your father.
もしかして
Does that mean that video is real too? Video?
苗木くん
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about?
私は
I need to go investigate those lockers, right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
それは
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problems opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
苗木くん
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD. Urgent interviews. And it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
それは
I found it in the hidden room after you left.
とにかく
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever been before. None of this makes sense right now. And I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
苗木くん
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
つまり
So as it turns out, the arrangements I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I've wanted to ask. I've wanted to ask for the rest of my life. All because of the mastermind.
だけど
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness.
私は
I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through with that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange. To be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
なぜ
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
ね
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
え苗木くん
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
じゃあ
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about a hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. And we'll be doing that in the next episode. Sheesh. Everything's really ramping up. Alright. Until then, this is the Gamer Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.